A make-or-break moment for Colombia's embattled President Gustavo Petro. Tens of thousands of supporters of the country's first leftist leader took to the streets of the capital Bogota and other cities across the country. They waved flags and chanted slogans in support of the administration's signature labor and health reforms that have been bogged down in a hostile Congress.
The decisions Congress is making do not reflect the people's will. With these actions, we want to make clear that most people support the government's reforms and believe they should be approved.
With little more than a year left in office, Petro is trying to salvage his legacy after failing to bring about the change he promised in a country that remains among the most unequal in Latin America. His labor reform, which among other measures would have given workers extra pay for working overnight, Sundays and public holidays, was rejected on Tuesday in a Senate commission, blocking it from reaching a vote on the Senate's floor. As he joined the march, the president reiterated calls for a national referendum on the reforms, telling protesters that a corrupt oligarchy has betrayed the Colombian people for greed and money.
When betrayal happens, it's up to the people to decide, and that moment has arrived. That's why the proposal for a popular consultation is essential. We are bringing the 1991 constitution to life. And of course, the oligarchs, the owners of the money, those who kill and murder, are shouting against it.
But organizing a referendum requires Senate approval and the participation of 1/3 of registered voters, almost 13 million people, which most analysts believe would be hard to achieve. Yet, some of Petro's closest allies say they will not give up.
Obviously, this is just the beginning. As Petro says, the campaign for the yes vote is starting. But from the photos and videos across Colombia, we've seen that millions of people took to the streets, showing that the president's consultation has strong public support.
In the end, these rallies show that President Petro, despite many setbacks, can still mobilize large crowds behind his vision. But the real test is if this support will be enough to push forward his reforms through a deeply divided political landscape. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Bogota.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.